Hello everyone, welcome back to NFS Underground 2. We're getting back into our Supra and I think we got some more drift events going on. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. And one's over there, and then there's one more, a sponsored drift event, even pretty close to that. Man. I hate the traffic in this game. I mean, actually, I'll take that back. I don't hate it. I love it. That's one of the biggest challenges in this game, if you will, is not to crash into the traffic, because if you do, it actually can be a huge setback in a race. That goes not only for you, but for your opponents as well. So, like, if you push them into an AI car, then they're gonna have a rough time. So there is this drift event here. Oh, that's actually on a close track. It's not in the mountains. How does one already have 15,000 score? I'm far behind everyone else. Man, I can't drift anymore. Maybe the setup I made... Yeah. This is a terrible setup. You know what I need? I need more grip on the rear tires. Yes. Tune settings. Oh, you know what else I need? I need level 2 tires. Return to explore mode. There is no performance shop up here though, which sucks. Guess I'm just gonna try it again with the setup I have. Just maybe it'll be better this time. I can't see a good reason why it would. I can feel there's just a little bit more grip on the rear end now. And look, this time they're actually not pulling ridiculous scores right off the bat, and all of a sudden I'm clearly in the lead. Actually, no. Somebody just did a huge one, apparently. Okay, just slow it down. Man, I keep just... How do I even say this? I keep just almost spinning. I keep losing grip during the drift. I mean, it's obvious to say that in order to even get a drift going, you have to lose grip on the rear end, so it doesn't really make sense. What? I finished second? How in the world did he pull so far ahead, just so close to the end? I was basically ahead for almost the entirety of the race, and then all of a sudden, yeah, check this out. I got 20,000 more than you. How does he do it? How did he do it anyway? Look! At first he had like 21,000, now he has 47,000. I don't know how they do that. Just out of nowhere. You know what? I don't think this is gonna work very much in my favor. I need something else. I need a different car even. I need an all-wheel drive car that I'm then gonna set up for drifting. Something like I guess I could take an Eclipse. Please get out of my way. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm just not good enough. I'm too bad. And since there's no more drag race, I'm gonna go to a car lot now. There's a hidden drag race, I'm gonna do that first. Oh man. It's this one, just in reverse. And yeah, I'm gonna lose this one probably. There's the finish line, right? Yep, he got it. Stop blocking my way in a drag race, man. It's about who finishes first. Whose car accelerates fastest. That was closer. Keep getting the bad starts here. I wasn't gonna avoid that guy anyway. Man, this episode's not going very well so far. Not going very well. Yeah, sure. He's gonna bump into me, push me to the side, and he's gonna come out on top and drive off as if nothing happened. Okay, he's done for. I'm not gonna be able to catch these guys, am I? Nope. Yeah, okay. He was in the same lane as me, and he was able to avoid that car and I wasn't. That seems legit. That, and then I can't switch lane because I tap left like 80 times and it doesn't do it. Yeah, sure. Fuck you too, game. And I'm gonna bump against the wall to lose more speed, because otherwise I can't dodge that car. And then my engine's gonna overheat. Because this race is so long that even the longest gearing is still too short. I wasn't able to pass him. These guys are so fast, like in the lower gears, that it makes me assume they're using nitrous there. And then when I do it too, they just come past me a little bit later, as if they had like an infinite supply of nitrous. Please change lane when I tell you to. Yeah, of course. He's just gonna bump into me in the side, making me crash into that van. Look at that! Why is he so fast? Go right then? Yeah, bump against the wall, so we lose more speed and can't win the race again. And then, yeah, once we get to speed, our engine's gonna overheat. Fantastic. I legitimately don't know what to do about this race or the drift event. So I guess I'm just gonna get myself another car. Fuck you. Like, there's basically three options why I'm just not finding any success in these two races. Either, which is what I'm gonna be assuming for now. Either I suck, again, that's what I'm assuming, or the races are just really, really hard, or the Supra is not suited for them. One of those three is It's gotta be the case. Again, I'm gonna take the blame on myself at first. Although I will admit that especially in that drag race we've seen a couple of foul plays, if you will, from the opponents. But that's just part for the course. That's what these guys do in this game. I should be expecting that, although I don't really know what to do about it. Let's see. What do we got? Onyx and Eclipse. It's bad though. It's so bad. The TT is obviously really good for drag races, but for drifting it, I don't like it very much. Although the Eclipse is so underpowered, apparently. Look at the difference in acceleration and top speed, and also in handling towards the, like, compared to the TT. This one's front wheel drive only, isn't it? Or is that the A3 Quattro? What else do we got? As far as all-wheel drive cars go, we only really get. Or is the Eclipse even? Is this Eclipse even the all-wheel drive version? I think it is. So before I do anything to this car, okay? I'm gonna go to the garage and do a dyno run so I can see which wheels are driven. Okay, all four, as you can see, all four wheels are spinning here. All four are doing work, so that means it's all-wheel drive. $155.8 kilowatts, that's, you know, about 210 horsepower. Yeah, let's quit tuning for now. I could, you know what? I could set this up for drifting right now. Yes, for drifting. And tune settings. I can't tune anything because I don't have any upgrades. You know what? Maybe it's good just the way it is. I don't need this car to be like super stylish, if you will, you know, for it to be drifting well. And I don't need it to have all those performance upgrades either. Like, we're just gonna try and just see how it does. If it does well, then I'm gonna spend money on it and to like maybe just completely ignore the Super from now on. As much as I hate to say it, because I know the Supra is like a fan favorite car, but it's maybe it's me, or maybe the Supra is just not doing me any good. Maybe the Eclipse is what I need, or maybe I'm just having a terrible day. I also think that, yeah, you know what, I think I have faith in the Eclipse here for the drifting, because I remember that in Need for Speed Underground 1, the Eclipse was actually my favorite car for drifting. So I got high hopes here. And I think the way this game works is that opponents have the same sort of upgrades on their cars as you have on yours to keep things like equal. Or to keep things fair anyway. Which means there should be no like ridiculous 30,000 scores coming in from them, because there's just not the power to sustain a drift for that long. Ah man, that was my mistake though. I'm behind though. Again. And I'm last? Sure, one of them has basically like twice my score. What am I supposed to do? I finished third. I got beaten by 2 Golfs. That's the thing that I should be even more embarrassed about. Didn't even get beaten by like, you know, I don't know, a 240 or something like that. Or a Mustang. I got beaten by 2 Golfs. In that drifting event though, my theory didn't seem true, that everyone has the same upgrades, the same performance upgrades to their cars. Let's see if I can do anything here. And like I was sensing a severe lack of power for drifting in this car. Of course I could go ahead and change that by like fitting turbos. But at first I wanted to see if it was gonna be worth it. And I actually prefer the balance of this car to the Supra. Oh, okay. That was an intentional spin actually, because the car was pulling more and more towards the left, and I tried to stop it from doing so by making it spin, and that counted my score anyway. I didn't actually lose out on a drift, which I would have if I'd hit the wall on the left side. Oh my god. Trying to use every single bonus zone I can. Okay, 95,000. We still got a long way to go, but like, not sure if this is gonna work out. It could. But man, this episode is not going well so far. Okay, caught it. Hopefully this sponsored... Well, first of all, hopefully I win. And hopefully, if I win, this gives us a lot of money. Again, I did the same thing I did once before, which is to intentionally spin knowing that I would crash otherwise. I mean, here's the thing, I could have easily crashed while also spinning. That time I figured I was gonna spin anyway, so at least let's not hit the fence, and instead just brake to come to a standstill earlier. Come on, I can do this. We did it. I probably could have done this one in the Supra as well, or maybe I couldn't have, because the Supra is very easy to spin out. Oh yes, 2,175. Yeah, okay, I like that. New neons, okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna give this car a few upgrades. Oh, you know what? No. I'm gonna do that next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, which was basically one sponsored drift race. If you still enjoyed it, please click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.